All right, Matt, how are you, bro?
I'm well, thank you.
Happy to have you here on Digitech Today Convo podcast. And today we're going to be delving into a topic or a conversation that you're more passionate about when you're talking about AI and the future of jobs or workforce. So, if I may start by asking, how do you use AI in your day-to-day work?
Okay, thank you for having me, Don. So, my name is Matt Magera. I'm the creator of Talanta AI. AI being a strong part about what we do, and recruitment being the better half of that. So, we are merging the two worlds, AI and recruitment, to help people get jobs, and on the other end, help recruiters get the best people for roles.
So, in your day-to-day workplace, how do you use AI?
For me personally, or for us as a company?
For you in your role like as Talanta AI?
So I'm a big ChatGPT fan. I use ChatGPT for almost everything: brainstorming, working on reports, getting ideas, working on spreadsheets, Excels, all that, automating my processes. So I'm a big prompter. I'd say that. So for me, my role at Talanta is more of a business role. So I lead the business side of things in the company and also help with growth and marketing. So most of my usage of AI on a day-to-day is along those lines, just trying to get together things we need for the business in terms of proposals, in terms of reports, in terms of all that, and also on the marketing end, trying to get maybe planning campaigns, doing captions, things like that, the usual stuff digital marketers are doing with AI today. Yeah.
Oh, I really love the aspect of AI and this discussion, and I'm tempted to ask, how is AI changing the workplace in today's digital era?
I don't think the workplace will ever be the same post AI. AI has done a lot. AI is going to create very many new jobs and also kill very many other jobs. So it's a give and take. It's just like the internet.
It's not black and white, right?
Yeah. And there are things that are gonna go, of course, and there are things that are gonna come. And then there are also the improvements and the efficiency AI will give to the workplace. So think of your modern day workplace in terms of, I look at this mostly from a HR perspective because that's the field we're in. So we have things like employee training. We're able to feed AI enough data about the company, which can help train new employees quicker and faster, saving costs and all that. We have onboarding. Yeah? We're able to automate the processes in which you can shortlist candidates, vet them, and get them into the company faster. It's much quicker than getting a human being to have to go through 100, 200 CVs to see who fits the role. AI can quickly filter based on keywords, based on experience, based on what the company needs, and able to hire very quickly. Yeah? When you think of other employee management things, AI is able to give feedback on employee performance, is able to help you measure data more accurately and see how you can optimize the functions of an organization. So there's a lot of great things AI is doing for the workplace, especially I think when we talk about AI today, it's mostly LLMs, things like ChatGPT, Cloud, and the like. So their capability to analyze data and be able to give good feedback from it has been very useful for the workplace. I know you yourself use AI for your digital marketing roles. So everybody in the organization is using AI for something that the accountants are using it to maybe do their reports and do their math. We have lawyers using it to generate contracts. So there's a lot of exciting things happening with AI, and I think it's for the better. Yeah.
Okay, so talking of recruitment, in that, of course, in terms of the workforce. So, of course, a lot of young professionals are also relying on AI in terms of, even generating our resumes nowadays. At a click of a button, ChatGPT, here is a JD, generate for me an application letter that suits this role. Do you think AI is going to bring an aspect where we are having individuals not really they're tailoring their CV not really fit based on their skills, but because they've just found a tool that can help them generate something that makes them look like they're fit for that. How do you think this is going to negatively affect the workforce? Because definitely we need to get guys who are skilled in the specific roster there, hunting. How do you think, what's the negative impact on recruitment as well when looking at AI?
So yes, there are the pros and there are the cons of AI in terms of the recruitment aspect. The guy is using AI to game the system. But you see, one funny thing I tell people, it's AI versus AI. You're using AI to generate your resume. The recruiter is using AI to filter the resume. So
Oh, yes.
it's the same way in companies. You have people, managers to manage managers to manage managers. So in recruitment, you have AI to filter out AI.
Filter, yeah.
So it's a very interesting quirk about the space now. But there are also tools on the recruiter side that are coming up that are being able to filter candidates much better than before. You know, previously we had mostly ATSs that could like look for keywords in CVs, but now we have AI interviewers. You sit down and it's a bot interviewing you, and then it just transcribes what you're saying and is able to tell if you're actually capable of doing that role. Then we have other things like coding tests, we have background checks, we have other forms of assessments that are able to give recruiters a better understanding of your actual capabilities. Because yes, you could say on your CV you've done Node.js and whatnot, but if I give you an assessment and you don't perform, you lied. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's the thing. If yes, there's the line you can do to get one step ahead, but utashikwa when it comes to the assessment, when it comes to the interviews, when it comes to all that, AI is there's still AI, more AI down the pipeline that's going to catch your AI usage.
So are you trying to tell us that in the workforce that recruiters or employers, they should also now employ more of like more assessment beyond the like first step, like now receiving the resume of someone or of an someone who's looking for an employment, and you're like, oh, this looks good. Probably the system that the AI system that is used to pick the qualified ones. So beyond that, the recruiters or employers should go beyond and do more in terms of assessment to gauge the and get the correct employees. Sorry.
Yes. In fact, that's what we do at Talanta. We're building tools that can enable recruiters manage this entire process. From the time where you receive the CVs, from how you do the first shortlisting, to then the assessments. If it's a technical role, like a developer, you're able to run the coding tests. If it's a language-based role, you're able to do the language tests, things like that. Then you can do psychometric tests to understand culture fit. Will this person come into my company and be able to sit in and work and collaborate well with the team? Then the other things like soft skill tests, you can be able to test this person's communication skills and all that. So I think we're moving away from a world where you're just measured by your CV.
Yeah.
Because you can put anything there.
Very nice CV. Yeah.
It's down to what can you actually do for this company. CVs might still be useful to show maybe what you've previously done, where you've worked, just to give maybe a quick look at maybe what you've done. But I think more recruiters down the road will move more to assessments and being able to actually verify that the things in your CV are true. Because as guys at Talanta, we give candidates tools to make those improvements to their resumes. And you can generate multiple resumes based on JDs, apply for 50, 100 jobs a day. Yeah. So how recruiters going to filter out this guy? So I believe strongly there'll be more adoption of tools that can help this filtering process and actually tell this person is capable for the role beyond the information they put on their CV. Yeah.
So we are trying to say also those who are seeking like employment, they should also begin on learning some of these AI tools, because you could be having the skills, you have the competence, but if you're not able to package yourself in a way that even some of these AI tools can be able to pick probably your resume or your application letters, then you might be thrown out, and yet it's something that you're well fit for, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So probably elaborate a bit more on when you were telling us AI is going to create more jobs, and as in the same wavelength, it's also going to throw off some people. So give us some examples, probably like which areas do you think AI is going to lay off other workforces, and also it's going to create more in other industries.
Yeah. I think what the biggest hit, the guys who are going to take the biggest hit from AI are guys who do repetitive jobs. Things like data entry, things like that. You're doing the manual, repetitive tasks. Those are guys who are going to take the biggest hit when it comes to AI. Then, but of course, there are the jobs that are going to be created. I call myself a prompter at the beginning of the talk. I think prompt engineering has been one of the hottest careers since LLMs like ChatGPT came out, because we realized that what you get out of AI is as good as what you put in. So if you're able to understand what you can feed the models, you can get the best response out of it. So prompt engineering has been hot. Then there are actually the people who are building the AI models. So we are losing more of the repetitive jobs and getting higher quality jobs, because we need more AI engineers, we need more data engineers, guys who can help train the AIs through multiple data sets and all that. So there are many roles that are going to come up, especially more technical, more roles that require deeper understanding, and then we're going to lose more of the repetitive roles. We're also going to see preservation of roles in like the creative space, because AI can shoot out text, but it's not as creative as because it generates stories based on what it's fed. But we need more of that human touch.
Yeah.
So the humanness will still be required from humans. AI still hasn't become really that human. That's why when you read maybe an article written by AI, you can tell this was AI. If you read maybe a report or something, you can tell this is AI. Even me, when I do my prompting, I still need to go in and like humanize it and try to make sure like it feels like it came from a human being. So of course there are roles that are going to be preserved, and those which are going to get lost.
Very correct. So there are roles that are going to be preserved, and those that will, of course, there'll be a lot of drops. So something like prompt engineering, this is like something that is coming up because of the evolution of AI. So what are some of those roles, apart from now the prompt engineering, which are more of like, we have seen them coming in because of the evolution, which are some of those roles that you think will be preserved, apart from these others that are coming in because of the need? There are those roles that have been there that you think it will be difficult for AI like to replace them in the near future. Probably, let's say, many years to come, but in the near future, these roles are still very safe.
I think anyone doing maybe hands-on work or work that requires physical labor, think of guys in construction sites, think of your cleaners, think of your mechanics, anything hands-on is going to stay for a very long time.
But Elon Musk is here coming up with all types of AI. What do you mean?
Robots still struggle. Robots are still struggling with physical
So it's not
tasks.
in the near future, let's say that.
It's not in the near future.
Okay.
And then something else also tell people, don't get too worried. You see, the world has its inertia. Yes, AI is out, but the world does not change overnight. People are slow to adopt things. People are slow to change their processes. I think you're in the digital marketing space, and I know today there's still companies you're telling, hey, you need a website. Hey, you need to do social media. And it's 2025. The internet has been here for like 20 plus years. So even 20 plus years down the road, there's still going to be companies who are going to be telling, hey, you need to automate this with AI. Hey, you can replace this with this model and all that. So the world still has its inertia. Things will take time. It's not going to be an overnight change. But yes, it's good to be on top of the curve, know what's happening, and be at the forefront of innovation.
Matt, I think I like this conversation, and I like us to do it more, probably in a more in-depth manner. So probably just give us an advice to young professionals who are trying to figure out how to use AI in terms of job searching, and also for recruiters in terms of integrating it in their tools that I've been using to make the work more efficient. Give them maybe a word of advice on how they can leverage on AI in the workforce industry.
I think
Camera.
I'd say some things.
You can look at the camera.
Okay. Maybe for you young professionals and recruiters out there, I'd say one thing is keep learning. AI is also changing. AI is becoming better and better every day. So keep learning, keep tabs with the best tools out there. Keep growing your skills. Keep stay on top of the curve. Know what's going on and know the different tools and how you can use them. The other thing I tell you, maybe you could use Talanta AI, where we try to be the best in the space, at least in this market. So you could also try out our products, see how they could benefit you as a professional and as a recruiter as well.
Okay, finally, tell us, where can we get you on the digital platforms? We are here in the digital. Of course, you have to be at the top of the game as digital trailblazers. Tell us where we can get you on the socials so that we can follow you for your personal brand and as well for the business. Where can we get you on social media?
Okay, so my name's Matt Magera. So I'm Matt Magera everywhere, LinkedIn, X, all those places. My website is mattmagera.com. So you can find my contact info and email from there as well. Our platform is Talanta AI. So our website is www.talanta.ai. Yeah, that's us. Thanks.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Matt. It's been a pleasure having you on our podcast.
Thank you too.
And we look forward to having more episodes so that we can have more youth understand more about the AI in workforce and how they can leverage on it. Thank you so much. It's been real.
Thank you for having me, Don.
Thank you.